Okay, day three. I haven't done a full 8-hour stream in a while because can get a little rough, you know, on the old pipes. And also you run out of things to say. It's a hard skill to master. But last time we left off, we had gotten Demon Fist. We started a side quest talking about the contamination effect. I mean, all of this is just like story mumbo jumbo. Like, it's not something you can easily summarize because it's nonsense. It only makes sense in a greater story. You know, it's not something that you would just. Is this the food shop back here? Guide suggesting that I buy 5 rice. Oh yeah, look, you can sell them here for 14 gold instead of the 8 gold that you can buy them in in-game for. I mean, that's not really how you're gonna make your money. You're gonna kind of make your money by doing the arena over and over, putting on a blue Sephora and just grinding for it. Like, I never really memorized how to make money in this game. It wasn't one of the things I mastered. So we have to rest at the inn here for a recipe, so let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, I remembered this, but I didn't know when exactly you could rest here to get the recipe. And you know, just because you follow a side quest guide doesn't mean that guy tells you where to get all the items. Like for example in Astor's Manor, like the guide didn't tell me that there was a doll there, but I just kind of had a feeling it was there because I remember picking it up at some point. What are you doing, Annis? I asked the inn staff about the recipe for that food and I'm organizing it. So yeah. Huh, do you like to cook, Annis? Yep, it's part of my training to be a bride. Really? Kimlaska and Malkuth have different traditions when it comes to taste, but don't worry, I'll make sure I make it just the way you like it, Luke. Okay, make some for me sometime. You got it. So yeah, we got the, what was it, fried rice recipe. Don't remember how much it cost us to stay here. So yeah, you gotta pay a little bit of money to get it, but it's not the end of the world. Now we're gonna go back up to the mansion because there's a side quest that starts off getting Guy's second Mystic Art. Starts all the way here towards the beginning of the game. And as with the other games, a lot of these side quests are missable if you didn't know that they were here. So I will do my best to point out, like, hey, you know, we gotta do this. Also, because, you know, I don't want to come back here because until we have the ability to fly around, traveling is going to be a pain. So Pear should be in here. Yep, here he is. Talk to him. Pear, what are you doing here? Master Luke. Were you looking at this sword? Yes, this sword holds many memories for me. Pear. Oh yes, my apologies. Apologies for what? How come you suddenly shouted at him, Guy? It's nothing, don't worry about it. Now you're just making me more curious. Well, okay, if I lose the bet, I'll tell you. Bet? What bet? You forgot? Then it's a secret until the bet ends. Cheh. Yeah. It's not my fault. When are we going to be able to get back to that point? So we did that. We still have to do the sword dancer. Oh, okay, so yeah, we don't have that title yet. Guys, arts, enter the grocery, desert oasis, so we're not doing that yet. Jewel of Guardios, we just started that, so Master Chefs, Radical, got that, so we're on Guys Arts again, cool. Yeah, I'll try not to check that too much. Or for too long. I'll have to check it frequently, but I'll try not to stick on it for too long, is what I mean by that. Caleb should be joining us in about half an hour, so we'll have some co-commentary at that point, but we'll be flying solo till then. So now we're headed to the factory. We'll get our final party member. This game only has 6 party members, so...
That's strange. There's usually a soldier here.
A soldier? Why?
This place is off limits.
If you're looking for that soldier, he just left saying he'd been called off to the castle.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Are you people going to the old factory too? I just saw another young lady get on the air car a moment ago. I wonder why that place is so popular all of a sudden.
So someone else is headed there too?
Does it matter? Let's just get on this thing and go.
Jeez Louise. So this is the factory. It's, I think maybe it's the music because it's so repetitive and dissonant sounding. Gives you that creepy vibe. Just those same 3 notes over and over for a long time. Sorry, 4 notes over and over.
So you know Batical was built in the crater made by a fallen phone stone, right?
Abandoned factory, but those fans still work.
If we go in through here, we should be able to make it out through the crater wall.
Yes, of course. If this was a factory, then...
There would have to be facilities to dispose of wastewater.
Exactly. The sewage facility here doesn't work anymore, but we should be able to go through it.
My, you certainly do know a lot about it, Guy.
Oh, God. No, she's a pretty decent character.
I found you.
What are you doing here? And why are you dressed like that?
Why do you think? 2 bitter enemies are finally about to make peace. This is no time for a princess to be sitting at home.
Are you stupid? The world outside is no place for a spoiled little girl. You may wind up having to fight people, you know, not just monsters.
3 years ago, at the battle in northern Macedonia, I paid a visit to encourage the troops. I'm prepared for battle.
Raising morale and actually fighting are 2 different things. You're probably better off staying behind.
With all due respect, I'm afraid I have to agree.
Your Highness, I think it would be best if you return to the castle.
Silence! I am a master of Landvildir-style archery. I'm also a studied healer. I'll certainly be more useful than this empty-headed Oracle Knight, or that uncivil one.
Anybody else think I should rip Daddy's little girl a new hole?
How vulgar! You
And you're how
demonstrate your
old
lack of
again?
refinement.
12? Interesting. You talk like an adult.
This is some princess.
Well, now, this is getting fun.
This is why women scare me.
Oh, for fuck's
Look,
sake.
whatever, just don't follow us.
Well, I guess I'll have to
I'll
blackmail
tell
you.
them about you know what.
What are you talking about?
I overheard you talking to Dorian General Grants beneath the castle.
Like
How
how-
much did you hear?
That he's the one who kidnapped you, and that you're going to flee to Doth.
the animations are really good in this one.
What about before that?
I didn't hear anything else. I didn't go there to eavesdrop. I just thought I'd ask you to take me along.
If I do, will you keep quiet about it?
As long as you'll remember your promise to me even after you escape to Doth.
Okay, pinky swear.
You used to hate doing that stuff.
Pinky swearing? I thought you hated that.
Huh?
Never mind.
Natalia's coming with us.
I've decided Natalia should come with us.
I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
You think just because you make that sound, I'm gonna buy the car from you?
Luke, I can't believe you.
Shut up! I'm the ambassador. What I say goes, understand?
Oh, and everyone, please just speak normally with me and call me Natalia. Otherwise, people may find out that I'm the princess.
There we go. And she's like the first archer we got in these games. Level 10, huh? Ho, ho. Slightly behind. Who needs to actually learn abilities? Fangblade, Fangblade Havoc. Well, I certainly wouldn't have that there. And Fangblade is horrible to combo out of, so would definitely use Havoc Strike. Havoc Strike is pretty much your go-to opener in my opinion. Maybe have this as Demon Fist. Okay. This is what Steel is for me. Tough call, tough call. Still gotta get Eagle Dive up there. Okay, we could turn Sonic Spear off. She really doesn't know much other than Piercing Mind, so. Well, I'll get, you out of the party for now. So what do we got? We got 2 melee, 2 ranged. I like to play Natalia every so often, sorry. What do you have for your C-Core? Skilled. Or shield, or so what we'll do is wait until her physical defense is 20, and then we'll give her something else. Seeing as how everything works in, like, good rule of thumb is just get all these stats up in increments of 20, like the exact numbers. If I was doing this as a heavily edited type of walkthrough, I could put the exact numbers on screen, but I'm not a fan of heavily editing most things. Natalia, you haven't told Uncle or Father about me and Van, right? No, I haven't. Really? Yes, really. If that's your decision, I have no intention of interfering with it. Nor am I the type of person to spread other people's secrets around. Whew, good. Make sure you keep it that way, okay? Are you not even going to inform Guy? No. Master Van said not to. I see. Very well. Okay. Oh hell, flying enemies are kind of annoying for her to fight. Nope. Surprise attack.
Our formation.
This is
Terrible.
Bring it on!
My ability is not going off. Okay, just a little. This is terrible. I do love Jade. Okay.
Who's next? Sonic Thrust!
Okay, got anything that we could give you? No. I think I could have bought a bow for her, a deposit bow at Cassidonia. I mean, we're going to go to Cassidonia after we get out of here. Okay, we got a limit for Anis. Oh, I was supposed to take, oh, right, we got, surprise attack, that's why. I was like, I thought I took Luke out of the party, but I did, it's just that he was in the party because of the surprise attack. I think when a surprise attack happens, you always keep the person that's in your second slot. Like, it's you two, and then the other two are put in randomly. I want to say that's the case. Oh, right, we can't come here yet. We have to grab it later. Man, I could not do this adventure. Like, I'm so scared of heights. I have quite the crazy case of agoraphobia. Will not be able to do this. I remember the first time I went to visit my best friend in Denver when they moved to Denver. We went to maybe it wasn't Denver. No, this was a different time. I don't know, maybe it was. I feel like
Nothing personal.
we took a tour of Denver City Hall. We had to climb up this rickety-ass, old-ass staircase. And going up, it's fine. You don't really look down when you're going up. At least I don't. I don't try to look up when I'm going up. It's on the way back down. They were very considerate of me. And he's like, do you want me to walk in front of you to help you? And I was like, yeah. It was really nice, It's very rare that I have somebody considerate of me. Like, I consider myself to be a very considerate person. Like, when I'm somebody's friend, I'll do everything in my power to make them comfortable. So when, someone else does it for me, it's a shock because I'm not used to having that sort of thing reciprocated. But it was very nice and sweet and thoughtful. I rarely have friends who know how to be like that. In fact, I have a friend right now who hasn't spoken to me in half a year just because I don't know why. They refuse to tell me why. They'll talk to our other friend, but they won't talk to me, so maybe it is just that they don't want to be my friend anymore, but they don't have the courage or ability to say so, instead of doing that, they're just choosing to lead me on. That's how it feels. Oh, god damn it. And I can technically heal too, so.
You're no match for me.
It's just that heal is much more powerful than first aid is, so you don't really need to Oh, I see that real battles never go as easily as training. So why don't you go back? No, I have no intention of returning to the castle. And besides, did my healing skills not prove useful just now? You have a point. Until now, we've had to rely on Tyr for healing. Having another 7th Fonus like you on the team would certainly be an asset. Guy, you can't be serious. She'll make you do everything. Luke, I trust you've not forgotten our promise. Oh. And besides, you yourself chose to allow me to accompany you. I expect no further complaints from you, understood? Stupid, stuck-up wannabe queen. Be quiet. Oh, damn it. More like a wannabe dictator. Anyway. Like I said, whiny, selfish D-bag. And then he goes to a whiny, no self-worth douchebag, so you decide what's worse. Okay. But yeah. It's a friend who I've known for over 10 years at this point, and they're just cut you out just like that.
The difference is so obvious.
Okay. So now we can switch it out. What do we have? I kind of want the ones that give us +2 or more. The only thing that sucks about the attack one is that it'll take longer. Because we have to get it up to 30 for it to count. I guess we can start on it, and then once someone else's is done, like, for example, guy's almost done with agility up to 20, so I'll take that off of him and put it on somebody else and get their agility up to 20. I should probably put this on phonic defense. Yeah. Seeing as how she's already close to it, but I've already spent so much time. Well, only 2 levels. Choices. Well, whatever. We'll get more C cores that are more efficient at doing this.